MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
A windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
0-2, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. And there's one down to begin the evening. Into the box, Carmine Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Strike taken up in the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition, strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Over to first, Cole, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. He's running. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And he takes ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here's the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
0-1 count, the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 home, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 2, the Astros coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University, the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Strasburg, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he struck him out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striking in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses inside 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, number 44. On attempt misses. The throw down. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Strasburg on 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So striding in, Sammy Nieto. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in with, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and low here. Ball 1. One and one the count now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. Devers has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Reyes gloves it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went
First
out.
pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Nieto has it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmine Reyes. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High and deep to right. Yelich going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. One strike now from Cole. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder, number 6.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 1 away now in the Washington third, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Casilla on second. Bour is over at first with 1 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 4-0. Ready now, James McCann. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's ball
And he misses again, ball 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him
Now
on
batting,
5 pitches, but that
number
last
44.
pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now batting, number 44. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Strasburg with a check at first, and the runner back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Carmine Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in for Houston, Juan Soto. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that's the first out. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now the pitch, and a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strasburg with a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Casilla goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-0. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And into bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1. Moore is off at first with 2 away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And this is lined softly to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this
Now
pitch
batting.
again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now for Washington, Sammy Nieto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And they start him out away with a called strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Rafael.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
It's bunted into the air.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Altuve is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Reyes is up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
In now, number 44, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And there are runners at the corners now. Set to deliver the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now. In the ball game, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. Matt Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't take it up cleanly.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him, and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Into the box now. Carmine Reyes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location, but I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wellington Castillo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter
Hector Rondon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. Push to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Nationals lead it 10-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Strasburg on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now
Juan Soto to the plate now.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Pitch number 100 on its way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate, Sammy Nieto. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Nieto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Trey Turner is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. A high fastball is in there. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. The 0-2 pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The third baseman, Carmine.
Digging in to try it again. Carmine Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich on the move. But this will land untouched. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals go quietly, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in, James McCann. Struck out. Robinson Chirinos will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And a ball 1-0. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Correa leads off second with one gone in the inning. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Casilla gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Chirinos is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Byron Buxton now, fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Robinson Chirinos will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. In now, Andrew Benintendi. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Moving under it, Buxton, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're still in front, 10-0. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, number 44, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There goes Altuve. Straight hold. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the... Now in the box, Justin Bour. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Bour, number 63, is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 63.
He's set, and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Nevers fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Buxton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
4-1. Count 1-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 10, and the in is Christian Yelich. He's the one to start. Off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Fastball called for strike 2. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is there, one away. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to be foolish again on the off speed.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And the runner's breaking for third. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Tanner Rainey enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Astros are down to their final out now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box, number 44, lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Goodbye, home run. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman. His first homer so far in the series as they've cut this deficit down to 4. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Will Smith will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Will Smith.
In now, Juan Soto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone!
And you know what they say, just late be great.
So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Wonders. Suero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Carlos Correa will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard. Foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Washington get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Steven Strasburg is the winning pitcher of record. Garrett Cole permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the victorious Washington Nationals.